Let's talk about the price.
Gut, dann mal los.
That, and a little tip.
Wunderbar. Thank you and take care.
What's new in the... Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some... Will they never cut it? And now I've been visited by one of... He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below...
What do you mean, more?
So we found someone buried here. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my... Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some more? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Careful!
A large beer for me. Get this. Miller Boschke says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
Whatever they want.
Good
Enough
day.
of them showing their goat faces around here.
Certainly. Have no
How
fear.
things work
The
in
dead
these
man
parts.
had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Like we should be living in fear for our...
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Maybe next time then.
I mean, you got
That is strange. I reckon so.
Someone should kick their asses. Really clever fuckers wings.
Your farmhands murdered Roman and abducted Pavlena, the herb woman's daughter.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Straw admitted everything, so I dealt with him according to the law.
Jesus Christ!
They did it to get in your good books. For taking revenge on Bojena.
My God! I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to kidnap. I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own. Jesus Christ! That's the last thing we need.
Safe with that rabble around. Someone should
Look,
kick their asses.
I know relations between you and Bojena.
Where are you going with this?
I understand your bitterness, and I'm sorry about your son. Bojena would certainly have saved him if she could, but whatever happened between you, Bojena came very close to losing her daughter.
Your farmhands abducted her. And they killed...
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will.
That means nothing. They did it because of you.
But that's not my fault, and I don't see why I should have to make up with...
Someone should kick their asses.
It's quite simple.
Really clever fuckers wings.
You're gonna make amends. But I do. And so does Bojena. So fucking think carefully what you say to me. Because otherwise...
Are you serious? I'm more afraid of that old crone than of you, you shit.
As you wish. I won't try to convince you.
Yeah, you'd be wasting your time.
Awesomes. They think they can do whatever they want.
The nerve of them showing their goat faces around here.
Look
Someone
out!
should teach them how
How are
things work
things
in
at
these
home?
parts.
My thoughts exactly.
The celebration
Like
is over
we
and
should
done
be
with.
living in fear for our women in our own village.
Right. Nobody's safe with that rabble around. Bastards.
Enjoy the peace and
Someone should kick their asses. Really clever. I mean, you got that lesson.
Look out! Look out! Arsehole!
Stop messing around.
Enough! I give up! I surrender! You wouldn't kill me, would you?
If I were you, I'd forget what I saw, pal. I could get pissed off. And then nobody...
Hang on! Leave me alone! We'll forget about it! Is that supposed to be a threat? Mercy! Spare me! Let me live!
There'll be no mercy. Fight!
Go fuck yourself! Ah, fuck that.
It's empty.
What? This property belongs to someone else. Praise God.
Look out!
I found a buried corpse by the woods. I was asking myself if maybe you might know...
Fuck. A corpse in the... Hang on. Why the hell would I know anything about... You find a corpse in the woods and come straight to me about it? Are you yanking my pizzle? I had a brawl in the tavern, yeah, but I certainly didn't kill anyone. Go and ask there, accusing decent folk at first sight. Oh, well.
Did you get robbed too? It's horrible what's been going on around here.
Lovely view found the other day for a great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear? God be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
I know I talked about making peace with Yakesh, but, well, he's dead.
So, you decided I was right in the end. Good, Henry. It was a bad deed, but for a good cause. Here, I was saving this coin up for Pavlena. But no.
No thanks.
Oh? Are you sure?
Quite.
Very well, then. But if you ever need... Take care, my friend.
I heard you could teach...
Sure, why not? What are you interested in?
You should get another puppy. Everyone needs something to cheer them up.
We're closing! No more beer!
Good day to you.
Closing up!
God be with you.
Their shafts are damp, and wealthy blokes they welcome in their mine.
What are you two talking about, then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Well, looks can be deceiving. If I weren't so kind-hearted, you might annoy me with talk like that.
Wise counsel indeed. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
It's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages, and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse, All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Onorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or some wench's cleavage. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration in higher things.
My very words. Let's drink to that.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
And highborn.
Clever.
Experienced.
Intrepid.
Unique.
In short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something...
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man.
A fucking good fella.
A fellow who helps his fellow man. Aspiring minstrel.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless hoe-wheeled...
Humans?
That's it! Hark, Henry the Lionheart, the only thing...
A lute! We need a lute!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
Well, if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like...
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial...
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quiet...
Greetings.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I'd like to play dice. Care for a roll or two?
What game would you like to play?
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Like this. Here. Damn! What's this? That's enough. Your turn.
Coming right up.
These ones here. Damn! Shit!
Same to you.
Here. Like this. Damn! What's this? If I was you, I'd take it. You must have a lucky horseshoe up your arse. Next time, I'll be more careful around you.
Watch where you're going.
What the?
On girls who wash their cocks. The little wives of Kuttenberg. They love the chink of coin. Their shafts are down. And wealthy
Like I'm invisible or something.
If you don't do something about it soon, you'll never...
Hey, you there.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh well, never mind.
What is it, you scoundrel?
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about the price.
But of course.
Do we have a deal?
That's not worth it. Aye, that will do. Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
When does the night have ears? And maybe
Hold up.
Watch where you're going.
And wait for it to rain.
It's him. It's him.
I'd never pollute my head with such codswallop. I need to keep...
Look out!
So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Are you Henry of Skalitz?
That's me, all right.
I knew it. What an honor to finally meet you.
What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot about you and wanted to meet you in person, so I'll have another story to tell.
And who might you be?
I'm Valdemar.
Go on.
I wander the world in search of curiosities. I love hearing...
What exactly are these curiosities you're so fond of?
Old Bram from Zheleyov keeps complaining about the folks from Tachov. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean...
Tell me more.
If we meet again, I'll gladly tell you more. I'm not going to spill out all my stories. Who knows? You might well run across some curiosity. I'll be seeing you, Henry. Take care and have a good night.
Greetings to you. Mind where you're going.
Blessings to you. Praise the Lord.
Greetings.
What the Don't be a coward.
Hey, you! Wait a moment.
Oh, a nice instrument. Maybe I should learn to play it and become a wandering minstrel.
keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings. God be with you.
Look out.
Aren't those dice
God bless.
sad?
Servus,
After
Freund.
just letting them sit there?
Good day. Good day. Good day.
The Lord be with you.
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent! Fascinating!
You really got it! Give me that love.
Such a noble instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life.
It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to...
How can you take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain?
Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Come on.
Give me a moment. I just have to...
What's that you up there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... Hold it. Ah. Oh, and it has tiny tits. Like a pair of cherry pits. Uh-oh.
Christ! No!
The idiot broke the...
What are you doing, you idiot? Do you know what I had to do to get that loot?
I'm sorry, but...
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap.
Use it for firewood. Ilbert.
What? Henry, I mean, give him what for?
Your face is going to end up like that loot, you brute.
I'll get you.
Smash him like he did our loot.
My God!
Shred his ass to pieces!
I'll beat you to a bloody...
Crush him!
I surrender! I surrender!
Uccidilo!
Had enough? Give up?
Yeah. Stop whacking me, will you?
Go on, fuck off. I'll be glad.
Just wait, you bastard.
Look out! Look at this mess, Henry. That booze...
It's the fucking 8th plague of Egypt.
All is lost. A dark cloud has descended...
Farewell, Kuttenberg. Farewell.
We could replace those strings.
Look, old pal. Henry him...
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. He can make some for us.
But the huntsman's lodge is all the way over in Vidlark, where old Olbram herds his cattle. My legs...
Sorry, fellas, but don't you think it's about time you learned to...
I beg your pardon. You can't expect us to trudge through the wilderness.
What George is trying to say, in his crude way, is the artist lives by his brain, not his brawn.
You know what, fellas? Farewell.
You'd abandon your friends in their...
Run along, yokel. Go, and leave us to a fate worse than death.
Easy, old pal. Henry will change his mind.
You still need to get that loot of yours fixed.
Well, it don't look much...
But you'll help us, won't you? Just a few...
I'm sure Vostatek will only be too happy to make...
Oh, well.
All praise and glory to you. May you and all your kin be...